Hey, Bates here. Happy Friday, everyone. TGIF. I am here today with Debra Crawford from Get Real Estate Photography. I'm going to say that right. Hi, Debra. How are you?
Good. How are you? You got it right.
I'm doing good. I know it's so many words. Hopefully I'm not stepping over my words today. But it's Friday. Thank God it's Friday.
I know, really, after this week. Woo!
I know it's been a great week.
It has been a great week.
Yep. So we're gonna find out a little bit more about Debra and what she does and how she's of service to our community. So tell me a little bit about how long you've been in business and what you do and how you do it.
Okay, I've been a photographer, videographer for 15 years, and I started out doing weddings and events and portraits. I still do those, headshots. And I got into real estate photography 8 years ago by accident. I was looking for a house to buy, and there was a photographer in there, and one thing led to another. I started doing real estate photography, fell in love with it, and created that division of my business.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. The one fun fact that we found out about you is that you also do real estate photography in Florida. How was that possible?
I know. Well, I have a home in both coasts. So.
Oh, lucky you.
Sort of. So basically, I lived in Los Angeles for 22 years, so I feel like a native Californian almost. But I moved to Florida in 2011 to take care of my dad because he had cancer, and I ended up staying there. I didn't expect to stay so long, but I got into, I stayed there 6 years. That's when I found, not 6 years, 8 years? I don't remember. But anyway, I've been doing real estate photography for 8 years. And I created the division, and I had always wanted to come back to California. So I already had photographers working for me in Florida, and I just kept my agents there, and I work remotely out here for my agents there. So you can imagine my phone starts ringing at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, that's incredible. I mean, just the fact that you're able to manage both of those and coast to coast, I mean, that's really incredible. Woman power.
Yes.
Power be women.
Yes. So basically, when I moved here, I decided to go to North County, to live in North County, and I basically just transferred the working machine out here, and it's been really successful. And I really love being in San Diego, and I love my agents out here and the relationships that I've created.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah.
Awesome. So what do you really like about real estate photography? I mean, is it the people you get to work with, or the houses that you get to take pictures of and videos, or what is it?
It's all of the above. I'm a people person, so I love meeting the sellers in the time of their season of their lives, whether they're younger or they're retiring. I make really great connections with the sellers, the agents, working with the agents. I love just creating that relationship. It's all about relationships.
Right.
And I'm not a 9-to-5 person, being stuck in an office, but I love just going to the different locations and seeing the homes, being in the homes, and photographing and videoing the homes. It's pretty. Every day I say it. This is the best job in the world, and I'm so lucky. So.
Hey, I thought I had the best job in the world. I don't know.
You do.
No, we both do.
Yeah, I mean we do. It's just, it's really.
And we get to live here.
Oh my gosh, I
Yeah.
know.
So, yeah.
I know, and I just fall in love with it more and more. I mean, of course, it's so different than Los Angeles. I drive up there and I'm like, I don't know here.
No, San Diego is absolutely beautiful. So who are your clients really? From hearing you're saying you work with the sellers and agents, but who do you really market to? Who do you, contact?
I go to the caravans as much as I can in San Diego and North County, San Diego. So that's how I make connections with realtors, brokers, and then I have a marketing company that does my marketing. So I do email blasts, and I get clients that way. I work with rental property management companies.
Yeah.
and then companies that flip homes. So I do a variety of
That's good. That's
work,
awesome. That's really good.
Yeah.
So one question for you. Have you rescued a home, like bad photography, lighting, or too much stuff in the house? I mean, have you ever? I'm sure you have. Have you ever?
Yes. Oh, yes. I've had, yes. I have had agents that use big photography companies or smaller photography companies, and they weren't happy with the photos. They come to me, they try me out, they're super happy, and like I was telling you earlier, I had one agent that was like, give me all your cards, I'm going to refer you to all these people, because we go the extra mile. When we come in, I actually provide a checklist for the agent to give to the seller to declutter the home, but that's not always the case when we get there.
Right.
And so we go the extra mile to declutter. And that means a lot to the agents, because, you know, sometimes I'm like, am I a stager or a photographer?
I
And
know.
you probably feel the same, you know.
Yeah.
And so there are certain photography companies that have contracted photographers that are on a time clock. And so if it's not ready to go, they're not going to move anything. And so your photos aren't going to come out well. So that's what we do. And I'm very proud of that.
I think that's a great service. I love that idea that you kind of you're a stager, semi-stager, photographer, because it actually makes a big difference in a home, and I'm sure people watching out there could agree that when the home looks staged, that the photos look so much better and give the house a better representation. So how can people find you? Hopefully people are making comments. Go to our YouTube channel and make sure you hit us up. So how can they find you?
My website is getrealestatephotography.com. I chose a very long name. Or you can email me at info@getrealestatephotography.com. And then you can call me at 760-652-9362 for California, and for Florida is 727-460-5301.
She is serious. Both numbers, 2 different areas, coast to coast. Make sure you give Debra some love. Leave us some comments. Post, like us, share. We need your feedback. We love you.
Thank you, Kay.
Bye.
Appreciate it.